the force of the water that's being let out and how deep and wide it is in areas that I've never seen water in.
If your local elected officials tell you to evacuate, it is essential that you heed those warnings.
The water got right up to this lip on the counter.
The record floods that hit Oklahoma and Texas this spring caused millions of dollars in damage and took dozens of lives.
The body of a 50-year-old woman was also found on Ardmore, and the body of another man was found late this evening in the Brays Bayou.
And while the incidents were unusual, scientists say they weren't a fluke. Instead, they may be a sign of things to come. A paper from researchers at Utah State University suggests warmer temperatures prompted this year's El Nino to produce much more intense rain than usual. El Nino is a phenomenon that periodically brings warmer water temperatures in off the Pacific, causing a host of effects across the Americas. The scientists argue a warmer atmosphere has made those effects more severe, like causing heavier than usual rainfall in the southern Great Plains.
Forecasters are using the words Godzilla and mayhem to describe this year's El Nino.
Add to that the prediction that this year's El Nino would be the worst in 50 years, and it gets easier to understand the extent of the flooding. 2011's La Niña, El Niño's cold phase, was the warmest on record and also led to weather extremes, including more severe tornadoes in the Midwest and increased hurricanes in the North Atlantic. Then, like now, the warming atmosphere was credited with amplifying the typical effects of La Niña. And yet, planning for the effects of climate change isn't popular with the conservative political establishment in states like Texas and Oklahoma.
Every state agency in California includes climate change in their long-term planning, which makes us wonder, are we not doing the same thing here in Texas, and why not?
We are not, because of our leadership in this state.
Still, the scientists say their findings, the link between a warmer climate and extreme El Nino events, can help predict future extreme weather. For Newsy, I'm Sebastián Martínez.